Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome two of the best in the business. One lives in the land of cheese, and the other in the land of 10,000 lakes. This is the Northern Border Banter Podcast with your hosts, Trent McKenzie and Brant Bender.
And here we go.
All right, we're back together. It feels so good.
Feels natural.
It does. Thank you for letting me do that last week.
You have to thank me for that, dude.
Well,
What kind of an asshole would I be if I said no to that?
Well,
I'm kind of pissed off, though, because Joe was too good, first of all. We're the guy, Wisconsin guy, Joe. Stop it. No more from Joe.
Yeah, he's a natural at entertainment.
He's good. He's good. I mean, he's a good teacher. I mean, I could tell that.
Yep, 100% accurate.
Yeah, dude.
It was fun. It was fun to do. It was, despite the circumstances, but.
Well, yeah, and he was our number one. I mean, honestly, he was a number one fan.
Yeah, for sure. It was hilarious because I didn't tell this that last week, but we have Amazon, and how he would listen to us, he would ask Alexa. So he'd have to ask Alexa, play Northern Border Banter, and he'd have such a pain that I guess he was having trouble like getting it to work right. So he'd always have Aunt Jody come over and help him, or somebody. Apparently he got so pissed one time he threw the Alexa. But
are you serious? That's a good story. That's a fun one.
Yes, but then you can check out all the numbers. You can check out our Spotify numbers and YouTube numbers and our Amazon numbers. It was one view every week. We're gonna be missing that.
I know we are
for sure. So
you'll always be number one, man. I'm glad he got in. I'm glad he got. I mean, we were able to squeeze in a few episodes. You know what I mean? Like he saw a few months worth. That's awesome. So
yeah, I know that was a big reason. Kind of like it was a big reason. I'm not gonna lie. Like doing this too was kind of because he had lost my grandma a while ago, and then he just lost his special friend they wrote in the obituary, Carol. And you kind of like you're 92. There ain't much really you can do with the rest of your life. So
92. I mean, that's a good damn run, and he touched a lot of people. I mean,
yeah, it was amazing, actually, the funeral and stuff. I'll be lucky to have like 5 people show up at my funeral. So.
Probably the same 5 people, so no worries there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I like listening. The episode was good. The stories were great. How involved he was with the community, with New London. I thought it was cool to hear, and just sports in general, like hearing just the way, like how he watched sports, how he took them in, the experience, taking it all in. Like that's what it's all about, So that's the stuff right there. Like actually watching the game and taking it in and knowing why they're doing stuff. I thought was good. I thought it was great. And the cool thing is like now, like we live in a time where we can like record our little podcast and like we're there forever. Unless we get canceled by YouTube or something. Don't cancel us, YouTube, So like we're there forever.
That was a nice reason of doing that too last week, because we'll have those memories captured forever.
Exactly.
And that was the reason why I wanted to do one with him eventually. Like that was a plan, because we go back there for Christmas every time.
That'd been awesome.
Have him join us, and I was writing all these questions up for him and stuff. But
yeah, I didn't know that you were planning to do that, but that would have been fantastic, dude.
Yeah, it would have been funny. I know that. It would have been good to capture as well, like that.
Yeah.
But things didn't work out. It's not a big deal. So
it's not. I mean, he saw some at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm glad you guys did it, dude.
Yeah. Speaking of the podcast, though, episode 14, Trent, we're on.
That's right, baby.
That's 7 plus 7. That's 14.
That is 7 plus 7.
It is.
We're doing math
3
now.
3 plus 11.
Hashtag math teachers.
Insane.
That's fantastic.
14 weeks of this. That's a long time.
That's a lot of material, a lot of research, a lot of late nights thinking about what we're going to talk about,
Yeah.
Right before the show. What were we going to do at the end? Okay.
Yes. I left you a note in there. What are you talking about?
I know you did. I was at POS today. I should have looked more, especially with keeping busy with the newborn and stuff. I was like,
yeah, what do you got? 3 kids or something?
I know, right? 1 month old today, little Lucy. So
I just realized I missed that crack. I'm a little rusty.
Don't worry about it. There. This crack is always there for you. We're representing your state. You're coming back home.
That was loud, probably.
I love my. No, I liked it. Don't worry. This is a Surly Brewing Company Mosh Pit Hazy IPA. It's 7.2 alcohol. I mean, but it's a dangerous one because you can't really taste it. You cannot. You don't taste the alcohol. It's a good one. I like my hazies. I was torn between this and the Furious. I was looking for a hazy, so it wasn't that big part of a deal. But yeah, it was only but it was like $11 for a 6-pack, which isn't bad. So for this kind of beer,
that's not bad at all, really.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't. What does it taste like then? Like, is it hot? Is it hoppy like all IPAs or?
Yeah, you definitely get. You can taste the hops in there or whatnot, but the citrus really comes. It's citrusy.
Okay,
that's what I really like about it. Like here, it says hazy, citrusy, tropical. So,
yeah, I want to try that one sometime.
Yeah, give it a go. Next time I see you, I'll get another pack. I got it from Marketplace. Remember the build your own Marketplace? I'm like, where's your build your own? We haven't had that in 3 years, dude. Okay.
Yeah. Guess what I did when I went back to Wisconsin?
Did you build one?
I built one. Festival Foods in
Festival
London.
Foods.
Yeah, I saw that because I went in there to get some beer, for the how many days I was there.
Yeah.
And then I saw the build the pack, and I was like, we're doing the podcast, so I grabbed 6
that worked
beers.
Out.
I was thinking I was going to bring 3, like I was going to, because we did 3 on the last podcast, and I was just going to bring the other 3 home, but I forgot them. But it doesn't matter anyways.
I don't think that Joe mattered or minded too much.
No,
so
they'll get drank for sure. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's still summer vacation for him too. So if it wasn't party, so like he doesn't drink during school year. What am I talking about? What's wrong with me?
He's a responsible teacher.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Always.
He does not. I got a treat for you though here.
What's that?
Okay. Ready for this one?
I like the pop with the crack. Oh, no way. That is your beer. That is your beer.
Sour. Thank you, Mike Bender. Sent me this in the mail.
God.
Along with this sweet Vikings t-shirt.
Oh, that's awesome.
He said
people have to realize how much you like pickles. This guy right here, give him anytime there's anything dill pickle, anything. If I'm having anything, I always have to text Brant like a little girl. Hey, Brant, guess what I'm having? Dill pickle. Does it smell good?
Oh, dude, it definitely smells like pickles for sure. It's a sour beer. So.
That's fantastic.
Dill pickle sour. I'm not a big sour beer fan. I'm a little nervous.
Do it up. This is from your dad. You better like it, damn it.
I don't have to drink it all. I'm not going to waste a drop.
That's my guy.
The Steel Brewery in Normal, Illinois.
Oh,
another Fib beer. Didn't I have a Fib beer a couple weeks ago randomly too?
He might have. I remember the taxes were really high in it when he bought it though. So
yeah, I drove through that state again twice and.
Oh yeah, you had to this time. That's what I thought. I mean, you couldn't go around it this time. You had to cut through that sumbitch.
I did skip like Chicago on the way down. I went way over. I went like over to Madison and then down because I wasn't gonna drive through Chicago again. But anyways, I hate Illinois. It sucks.
Hey, me too.
All right, here we go.
Cheers.
Oh my god.
Not bad. Wait for it. It's not bad, right?
Oh. Oh god. Okay. Oh my. Yeah, that's oh my god, it's bad. It's very pickly at the first sip, and then it's super sour after that.
Oh, that's funny.
Holy moly! I'm gonna need Ultra to chase this one.
It's like you're having a Bloody Mary now with a chaser. Well, that's funny.
Oh, you know what this would be kind of good in? A bloody beer. Like, you know,
Do
they
it
pour
up.
beer and then tomato juice. I bet.
Yeah, they have like those what do they call them?
The Clamato beers.
The beer-ritas or whatever it is.
Yeah, that might be the trick for this. But drinking this by itself is rough.
Did he say 1 can or a 6-pack?
Just 1 can, thankfully. I think he probably knew, like, because where was it at? It was at the Dad would remember. It was at the Pickle restaurant up by Otter Tail there. They changed the name to Pickle something. And they had a pickle beer, and it's brewed by a brewery up there. Your dad was there because he took me to the brewery even.
I remember,
oh, my God. Anyways, that was the best pickled beer I've ever had. I'm going to have to get some of that when I get back.
I'm guessing it wasn't a sour, right?
No. It wasn't a sour. It was just a normal light beer, but it just tastes like you put a pickle in like a Bud Light or something.
Yeah.
But a lot more pickles.
Totally got you.
So it was good. I drank like 10 glasses.
That sounds about right. I'm trying to look here and see.
Oh my God. If you smell it, it's even worse. Like
Perham. Fergus Brewing Company, Disgruntled Brewing. There's one in Perham, I remember.
Might be disgruntled. The restaurant serves it though. Yeah. Anyways,
I'm still looking it up. I don't know why I said anyway.
Solid 2.2.
I like that. Out of what?
I hate sour beers, so I don't think that helped. But it's very interesting. It's very unique.
2.2. Well, there's no that's like a Portnoy being honest right there. 2.2. Dad.
That's only because I like pickles. If it didn't have pickles in it, it'd probably be a 0.
That's hilarious. Well, this is a solid 7.4.
That's pretty high up there.
I like that one. Yep, that's pretty good. Next time I see you, we'll get a 6er of this. We're gonna have some pickle beer and stuff and have fun.
Yeah, we should do that. I think you know what? I'll tell you. I'll text you, or no, I'll tell you later. So
sounds good. Shh.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
14 whole episodes. I was gonna say let's do a recap, but we kind of already did that. Like, I mean, I've noticed a lot. Like we've improved a lot. You know, it was funny on the way up or on the way back home. I listened to our podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it rolled over back to episode 1, and I started listening from that. Just like it's only been 14 episodes, so but there's a drastic difference. Like, you
really,
can tell big time. Even I was
more natural.
Yeah, and I was like, "What happened to our intro?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot we didn't have an intro." Just like us talking right away.
We should listen. I should do that. Go back to 1 and then listen to our last one here.
Yeah, it's cool.
They're all professional, so that's cool though. I like hearing that. Yeah, actually, it's cool listening to that in your truck.
Yeah, that and a lot of other stuff too.
We won't talk about that.
A lot of podcasts. I didn't listen to 1 ounce of music, just podcasts the whole time.
I'm the same way. It's weird. I do. Yeah. I try to, but then I just go right back to the sports talk or this talk or that talk. I don't get all my talk I listen to. A lot of sports talk, mainly sports talk. So
because I started out I think I left at 5 a.m. one morning. It was a weekday morning. And that's when I listened to 2 Pros, a Cup of Joe, or what
2 Pros and a Cup of Joe. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. They were on before the K-Fan morning show because East Coast over here.
They bring up Minneapolis once in a while. They bring up K-Fan.
Nice. Yeah, I really liked it. I would prefer listening to them over the K-Fan.
Yeah, they're just boys or dudes, you know.
Yeah.
So they're not douchey like Corey. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, and I like the K-Fan guys too, but at the same time, it's just a ton of inside jokes and like gross humor, which is fine. But it's like sometimes like, how are they talking about this on the radio? Why are they talking about? Anyways, but they're obviously very successful. So, but that was interesting. I like both of them. Yeah,
I like it. We're coming for you, K-Fan.
I was trying to listen to a bunch of K-Fan for a little bit there to get some sports in me, and then I switched over to podcasts at some point. But anyways, that's not very exciting. Sorry.
That's great. No, we're not. This is for us. No one else matters. This is great. Anyway, how's the job? Just kidding.
Yeah, it's going good. No complaints. No complaints. What else did I do? I was going to drive by Lambeau Field and just say that. Well, I think I have to go to Wrigley Field. That's the only reason I want to go to Chicago, though, just to see Wrigley Field. I guess. But other than that, I don't know. I didn't drive through too many cool places. Indianapolis on the way up, because I went to the north way this time. I think that's the way I'm going to go back, pulling the trailer to. Even I calculated it. I know it's a lot of mountains and stuff, so that's what I'm a little concerned about. But
it's more scenic.
It's more scenic, less like traffic. Because once you get out of Charlotte, the next major city is like Charleston, West Virginia.
Okay.
Which is a beautiful city. I don't know. It's the capital of West Virginia, which I didn't
know
until I drove through it again. And
I knew at one point, I think. I don't remember.
The river.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's old, but it's like an old, like from the 80s that I like, that kind of old, like looking kind of
1980s?
Dirty old, yeah. It's like
or the 1880s?
1980s old school town.
I like that.
Yeah. And then you get into Dayton, Ohio. That's like the next biggest town after that. And then
some random
Columbus.
Cities. Okay.
Yeah. Or not, it's another Ohio city. And then the biggest city you go through is Indianapolis. And then then the rest of the way is through shithole Illinois.
That's definitely different route than you take otherwise. But like you said, through the mountains or whatnot. So
yeah, because when you and I came down, we went down through like Chicago and then down. We did go through Indianapolis.
Yep, I remember that. We stayed south of there.
Yeah, yep. Then we went through like Louisville and Kentucky and
you hit Tennessee.
Yeah, some Tennessee, Knoxville, I think it was.
You love Tennessee, baby.
I did like it. Now,
not as much.
Not as much. I don't know. I drove through. What was it? Nashville. The last time I went back, and that looked just shitty as dude. It was. Was
it just like trashy?
Nice. Yeah, just
Knoxville.
No, Nashville.
Oh, Nashville. Sorry, Nashville. Yeah. Really?
The other Tennessee towns look nice though. So.
Huh.
But Nashville is just like, it was so off-putting, not like appealing.
Like downtown area, you mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And granted, I didn't like drive through the main streets, but their main freeway through downtown, all around there.
Yeah. Well, that stinks.
Yeah.
A lot of people bring up Nashville for like destination or a trip. You know what I mean?
I know. I think it's getting ruined, to be honest.
Well, that's probably it.
A lot of these all these southern towns, I think, are getting screwed over, dude.
Well, just big cities in general, a lot of them are just like trash downtown, you know?
Yeah, that too. Yep.
But some aren't, though. Not all big cities, to my listeners. Not all big cities.
That's something I'll give Charlotte credit for. It's a very clean city.
Yeah.
Like, I've yet to see like a homeless encampment. You see homeless people.
Yeah.
You don't see like the big, tents everywhere and trash all over the place. So
yeah.
They do a very nice job. I was going to go to the Panthers training camp, but then my grandpa died. I missed that. But I wanted to see, because their training camp's like downtown at a different, not at their main stadium, but there's like another Panthers practice facility there.
Are there more opportunities to go, or is it just?
I think they're wrapping it up here. I might.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to check that out. Maybe I'll go this weekend.
Do it up, man.
Well, I think they're playing Saturday though, so they typically don't practice. I think that's what it was.
That's your hometown team. You should know their schedule.
I know. I'd have to go on the weekend, but they're playing Saturday, so they won't practice Sunday. So.
Well.
Oh my God!
I wouldn't go either. Oh, you liking it? In this case, you're supposed to drink the good beer. You gotta drink that Michelob. You gotta chug that Michelob, then drink the Pickle one, and then get another one.
I don't think I can finish that pickle beer.
Hey, your dad shipped that. You better drink that pickle beer.
That's true.
2.2 out of 10. Hashtag 2.2.
Oh, I'm not joking.
Hashtag Brant loves pickle.
Almost threw up there.
That's a good hashtag.
Disgusting.
Hashtag Brant loves a pickle. I love that. I'm like 13. I'm 13 years old in a attractive 35-year-old man body.
Got everything going on.
Damn right, dude.
All right, Trent. We should probably start.
Oh, we should do our show.
Yeah.
It's good catching up.
It's been a couple weeks. I missed you.
I know. Miss you too, cousin. Bro, cuz. God forbid we talk on the phone. We'll talk on the podcast, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Duh. We got an hour. Oh, not an hour. Less than a month. Actually, a month, I think, from today, I'll be moved back.
Yep. You said the weekend of the 15th.
Yeah. That's why I'll talk to you afterwards about that.
Sounds good. I'll be here.
But anyways, we got some. We don't have much NBA news. We don't have any. I don't have any. Do you have any? I mean, besides the U.S. men's won gold, right? You saw that.
Yep. That's about it. Yep. That was
good for them. They almost lost against
the men and the women. They both won gold.
Yeah, that's right.
You sexist.
Did you see Dave Portnoy cheering against?
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Well, because Tatum wasn't playing or wasn't getting any minutes at all.
He's a Boston guy, and what's his name got snubbed too. The other Boston superstar. We talked about him on the podcast, and I forgot his name already. So clearly, we're basketball people.
Yeah, we are.
Kwame Brown. I don't know.
That's it. It's Kwame. KB.
I don't know if it is. It's definitely an NBA player, old NBA player. NHL news. I don't have nothing right now. Even season's about to start. I think I saw something. It's like 60 days away. So NHL is what? Did you get number 2 already? Oh.
Wait. Oh, that's the wrong sign. There we go.
Wow.
There we go. Little spotted cow. That's a reel right there, folks. Spotted cow.
Yeah. Did you already?
Sorry, anyway.
Did you drink one of those for the show? You're going to have to do a double rating in this show. You did miss last week.
I did. I only had one more beer. I only brought down one more. I brought down another mosh pit. Boom. My spotted cow.
Getting saucy tonight.
I'm getting saucy. It's a Wednesday, right? I don't even know what day it is. That's my life now.
F you.
I'm just every day feels like a Sunday. I'm like, what day is it today? Sunday? It's great. I love it.
You son of a...
Spotted cow is good. It's like a solid 6.5. A lot of people love spotted cow. I think it's good, but there's better beer to me. I'm sorry. I'll drink it all day long, but
it's kind of sacrilegious to say.
I know.
Wisconsin.
I prefer Dancing Man Wheat. Wait, with Dancing Man Wheat? No, not Dancing Man Wheat. No, that's another one. What was it?
Something blue?
I forgot the name of it. You were talking about hockey. I'll figure it out. You go on, sir.
I know. It's going to drive me nuts, though.
Harvest.
Anyways.
No. You go.
Ew, is it that? Harvest Moon? No.
It's
a video game.
Harvest. So bad right now. You go on.
NHL news. We got nothing. Wild are going to start up here pretty soon. I know. Actually, I don't know when the season actually starts. I'll have to look into that. But that leads us to, because we'll finish. We'll just do every show is going to be football from here on out, basically.
Yeah,
I mean, because NBA and NHL is going to start up, and then baseball is going to be getting into the playoffs, which will be fun. I'll probably go to some of those games if we're in there, because that's what we're going to talk about now. Twins baseball.
Yeah, they're doing decent.
Yeah, we split. It sucks. We could have. I think we could have been in first place if we swept Cleveland, but we took the first 2 games in doubleheader, and then we lost the next 2 to Cleveland. So, but we're still 4 games behind them. We're 5-5 in our last 10 games. We just finished up a series with Kansas City, who I think we were tied with at the time for the second wild card spot. So now we're a game and a half back. As Kansas City beat us today. We're 3 games ahead of Boston, who's on the outside of the wild card, looking in. So we got a comfortable kind of cushion there. I won't say comfortable. I don't know, 4.5 games back from the number 1 wild card spot, which is basically the Yankees and Baltimore, who are fighting for their division lead. So And they are going back and forth right now. So it's either going to be them. And I don't know, we just got to hang on here because we are riddled with injuries right now. It is not looking good. We lost one of our best starting pitchers.
Is that
since
Minnesota
last
thing?
time we talked?
Sorry, go on.
Dude, don't even get me started. Well, we'll get into all the injuries. We have tons of injuries. It's crazy.
The Twins, though, huh? All right.
Yeah, Brock Stewart. Well, he started off the year dominant. I don't think he allowed like one run in his first like 20 something appearances, and then he went on the DL with the shoulder sprain. Then he came back and got rocked for like the 3 or 4 games that he was back. They put him back on the DL, and it turns out he's done for the year. He has to have surgery on that shoulder. Oh my god, too many S's there. So he's done for the year. That's a big loss for our bullpen because he was definitely one of our key guys last year in the playoffs too, I think. Or did he even? Yeah, he was healthy in the playoffs, I think. But he's dominant when he's healthy. He was like our second, third best reliever for sure. The worst news though is Joe Ryan. He left, I think, one of his starts against Cleveland. Yeah, I think he left against Cleveland in the 3rd inning, and he had like they said something with his forearm tendonitis or was tingling or something. Well, it turns out they did an MRI on it, and he has what the hell happened to him? I think it was he tore a couple weird muscles. They're like grade 2 tears. So Damn. They still haven't announced anything.
That does not sound fun.
Yeah, they put him on the 15-day DL, and then they said out indefinitely. I'm guessing they're gonna see how it heals, but everybody's saying he's done for the year. It's like it could be 5 to 6 months, and if he has to have surgery, he's definitely out for the year. So that's unfortunate because he was like our second best starter. So now we're down to Pablo Lopez and what the hell, Bailey Ober. Why can I never think of Bailey Ober? But Bailey Ober has been dominant of late. He's figured out this nasty changeup. It's so fucking disgusting. He's a right-handed pitcher, and against lefties, it just breaks down and away. It's disgusting. So down and in on righties, and they can't hit it. He's been just dominant. He figured out that pitch, so that's good because we need that badly. We need Pablo Lopez to pick it up and be lights out, so we can at least be guaranteed 2 wins in 5 games. Like the rest of our starting staff, like Simone Woods Richardson, he's looked good still, which is I'm surprised. Like I'm still holding on. He's a rookie, you know. He's never pitched this many innings. Typically, teams start figuring out things on guys that have been in the league a little bit longer, so hopefully they don't catch up to him. Hopefully he can just get us to the end of the year. We're going to need a third starter in the playoffs, so maybe he's probably going to be the guy now. We did call back up Louis Varland, who pitched today, and he got I think he only let up 3 runs, but he's been getting roughed up earlier in the year when they called him up. But that kid has nasty stuff. Typically, he's like, I want him to just be a full-time reliever because when he came in the playoffs last year and was reliever, it was lights out. Like he was dominant. He throws harder because he just gives everything. Starting pitcher, he tries to kind of conserve himself, and I don't think it works. But if we can get like 4 or 5 innings out of him every night, he comes out, he keeps it close, and then turn it over to our bullpen, that'll be fine. And we called up rookie Zebby Matthews. He shot up. He was like in single A earlier this year. And he's just been lights out in single A, double A, and I think they even call him up to triple A. And he had a couple good starts. And now he's forced to be in our rotation. And he pitched yesterday. And he looked really good. I think he only allowed 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. He's just like a control type, throws kind of hard, but we'll see. We need him because we got him. Brian Buxton, funny, left early, I think yesterday with hip issue. They did an MRI today, and it came back clean in quotation marks, they said. So who knows what that means. They they're saying he'll be fine, but it's Buxton. We all knew he was going to get injured at some point. I'm sure this will just fucking turn into another season-ending injury for him. But we'll see. Knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Brooks Lee, he went on, since the last time we spoke, he went on the DL. He has like bicep tendonitis, they say. I don't know what that's about. He had some couple wild throws when he was in the infield a couple weeks ago. I don't know if that's because of that or what. Correa is playing, but he's still battling that plantar fasciitis. And Royce Lewis is dinged up, and he admitted like hitting DH has helped him like kind of conserve some of his injuries. But we don't need him at DH. We have other guys that can play DH. I want him to play third. So I don't know. We're just kind of holding on here. And I think we got we don't have to play Baltimore anymore. We don't have to play the Yankees anymore. I don't think we have to play Boston. So I think the rest of our schedule is not easy, but it's we can hang on. We just got to hang on. So, anything else with the Twins?
It's cool because I was randomly listening last night. I was door dashing last night because I got to get a little driving, you know. God, look at that face. You love that pickle beer, don't you? No, but little stat I caught was, what was it? It was the Twins have was it 13 games this year with double-digit runs, which leads Legion Majors. I thought it was kind of a cool stat. I didn't realize that they were like doing their bats are good. I realized that, but those kind of little fun stats, you know.
Yeah, we're hitting the shit out of the ball. That hasn't been our issue. It's been our pitching again, as usual with us. It seems like of late, it's like in the past it used to be hitting. We couldn't hit to save our lives.
I know it's reverse.
And now we got pitchers. That reminded me of a fun stat I saw regarding our boy Royce Lewis.
Happy birthday, Royce!
Oh crap! Oh yeah. Oh, here it is. Royce Lewis has 32 career home runs. Only players with more in their first 110 career games: Mark McGwire had 40. Cody Bellinger, who's a power hitting center fielder / first baseman for the Dodgers, and I think he plays for the Cubs now. 36. Rudy York, no idea what that is. 35. Pete Alonso, home run derby champion, New York Met, had 34. Ryan Braun, cheater, steroid loser, plays for Milwaukee Brewers, 34. Ooh. Aaron Judge, 34. Fernando Tatis, 34, and Gary Sanchez, shitty catcher, 33. So that's pretty interesting, though.
What's Royce at again?
He's at 32.
And how many games is that?
110 career games only. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
In the majors, that's pretty
healthy.
Good.
He's not hitting for as much average of late, but I think he's up to like 16 home runs, 15 home runs already.
Average doesn't get the girls. Home runs get the girls, baby. Right. We want home runs. That's why in high school, that's why we only hit the long ball, baby, me and you.
Oh, my. That reminds me of another fun fact, Trent.
What's that? Tell me. Feed me.
Your brother, Seth McKenzie, was telling me a story that you almost hit a home run in the Metrodome.
Oh, I love the fabricated stories.
You said you crushed it off. Did you not hit it off the baggie out there and right? Or was it?
Oh, they did. It got to the right wall. And what did they say? I stretched home run into a double because I'm so damn slow. My teammates got my back. I still remember Mitch, one of my teammates. It was great. I get back to Doug. He goes, Trent, we both know you were lucky. I'm like, fuck you, Mitch. You, Mitch.
What a dick.
Yeah. What a penis. You know, never liked him. No, we're still friends on Facebook. Mitch is a good guy. Okay. He's doing good. He's such a dick.
Yeah, that was back in the day when you're just dickheads to your friends.
Yeah, it was
because you're kind of jealous, to be honest.
That's one of the best things. One of the best feelings, though, like in the world, is when you hit a bat, when you hit a ball on a bat in the sweet spot. Yeah. It just like it feels, and like it just happens so fast. Like holy, you just start running. Especially like when you get a good piece of the ball, you know.
Yeah.
When you get that piece, it's like everything is right. That's what's supposed to happen. That's why you play sports. So I'll go back to batting cages right now just for that feeling, you know. When you hit it just right, and that's what happened. and then someone called me out for being lucky. F you, Mitch. Hashtag F you, Mitch. So,
yeah, you put the barrel to the ball.
Thank you, Seth, for having my back. Hopefully listening to this at work, maybe tomorrow or the next day. Thank you, brother.
That's exciting news.
I'm so slow.
I forgot. I remember you told me that. Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
Don't worry. See, you only hit him over the fence. I was joking earlier, by the way, folks. They're not always dingers with me. With this guy, they are. With Brent, they are.
Slow pitch softball, maybe.
Don't say maybe. Automatic. You got the hips.
Oh, back in the day, maybe. I got to get back out there.
You're not playing in North Carolina softball right now?
No, dude. Sad.
You just got to walk around. There's got to be softball teams around there, right? Are there not?
There are, but their rules here are ridiculous. And,
like, what are they?
You can't drink.
Okay.
You can't drink. You can't drink.
Right there, you're done.
If you get caught drinking, you get suspended 1 game. If you get caught again, you're kicked off the team. And another issue is, like, in Minnesota and in all these other leagues, you can have like 15 guys on the team. They all can hit.
Mm-hmm.
And down here, you can only have 10 or 11 guys, I think it is.
On a roster?
Yeah, and only 11. You can have like 12, 13
Oh,
guys,
I see what you're saying.
But only 11 can hit.
Yeah.
I think it's 11. It might be 10 even. So those other guys, that they show up, you can't hit unless you sub them out. So
what a shit rule. That makes no sense at all.
It's like super serious down here, or I'll say just, I don't know. It does make guys show up, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the positives behind it. But the whole drinking thing, I'm guessing that goes back because very religious down here and something with that maybe. I don't know. Or else
first of all,
a lot of
we're not positive in this show. No positives allowed, okay? F that.
All right.
Maybe that is it. Maybe you're right. Maybe the Bible Belt. It sucks. Yeah. It's the Bible Belt, and that's got to be what it is, you know? But like, it's softball. Like, everyone should be able to bat, especially if you can hit the ball. Shit. Who cares?
Yep.
Maybe that's why you're getting out of there, right?
Yeah.
No other reason, just a softball.
Yeah, just softball. Definitely did miss that. But
and the intro, people are going, it's saying Minnesota, but he's in North Carolina. I don't get it. What's going on here?
Confuses our. Actually, we're up to. Did you see we're past 200 followers now on Facebook?
Yeah, baby.
That's all because you, Trent. You did that.
I've been chipping away. There's a lot of Packer fans in there. I've been inviting people and commenting, and it kind of became I spend more time with that than my regular Facebook now. It's fun, just dicking around, you know?
Yeah, that's good. That's huge, though. That's what we're supposed to be doing.
You got to get on there, dude, because like sometimes like I say stuff as like I'm a Viking fan, but I don't want to because I follow do you see I follow Sir Death now on Facebook?
Yeah.
I followed him. He's a funny dude. So sometimes I comment. I made a comment like a couple weeks ago. We laughed. We all laughed together. But like when he's talking shit with the Packers, I can't be like, yeah, fuck the Packers, you know. Brent, step in, dude.
Yeah, I add something here and there, but I got to do it more too. I just been slacking. I've been
priorities, man.
Reels too. I need to just get when I get home. It's gonna be a whole new ball game. So
it's all good, man. No worries.
But we'll
keep on chipping away. We're having fun.
We're gaining followers on YouTube. I saw too, and our Instagram. It's getting up there.
Yeah, Instagram. Yeah, yep. We're doing a good job. Well, helps that you threw that ad stuff out there too. So
yeah, I don't know if that one helped. Or
it
not.
did help a lot. It did for sure. All of a sudden, people on Instagram are looking at us and stuff like, oh
yeah,
right,
Instagram.
Nice.
I don't even know how I did that. That was the first.
I suck at Instagram, dude. We both suck at Instagram, but you know how to do it.
So. No,
Well,
my brother's good at it. I'm gonna have to talk to him some more.
Yeah. Freaking. He shared us on the show, or he made that post, that really cool post. So
I saw that. Thanks.
Hashtag thank you, Garrett. No, I was gonna.
Hopefully, we'll get him on once.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, Olympic questions. I was gonna ask him and stuff, but last week he dabbled on it a little bit about the Olympics.
Yeah.
So I already told you what I wanted to ask him, but we'll save it for the show.
Yeah, that was a good question.
I'm not gonna do it. All right, go on. I'm done.
Yeah. Well, I was just looking at the twin stats here too.
Yeah.
Batting average, we're 7th in the MLB right now. 5th in runs scored in the entire MLB. And here's our problem. 18th in earned runs. That's pitching.
It's just so weird because like I don't follow like baseball like nearly anywhere, but every year it's always like oh, batters need batters. It's always the pitching that's just like, oh, if we had some hitters, as Twins fans, just like flip flopped. It's so weird, dude.
Yeah, we used to have like Johan Santana, Francisco Liriano, Brad Racky, even Joe Mays.
It was
Eric
fun watching
Mills,
Yeah,
some decent starting
Liriano for a little bit. Yeah, that was fun, dude. Those 2000s, those runs, those were fun, dude. When they had Liriano and Santana for a stretch.
I know,
couple self-fouls for a little bit.
I think the saddest thing is that both those guys never stayed healthy when they're together.
Yeah.
We had them like throughout parts of the season, then one got hurt, was out for the year, and then another one got hurt, was out for the year.
Yeah. And then
so
Liriano.
Frustrating.
Yeah. Santana, he went what? Was it to the Mets he went afterwards?
Yep. Yeah.
And then Liriano, I think he went to Pittsburgh or something like that. But I may be pulling on my ass. Yeah. He went somewhere. But then like Liriano just didn't last as long as Johan.
Yeah.
Same thing, like the elbow issues. I mean, I don't know the way you threw it or what, but
yeah, those guys were nasty though.
When we went to the games, they were fun to watch.
Yeah, they were nasty. I seen some good Johan Santana outings.
Mm-hmm.
He was fun. He was definitely fun to watch. He's probably the best pitcher that I've ever seen with the Twins for sure.
He was fun to watch, dude. I still got one of the games I went to. They were giving out the button at the Dome. It said Johan for, I think it said president. And they scratched out president. It said Cy Young. Yeah, it was fun, dude.
I wish I could just go back one day and go to a baseball game at the Metrodome.
Let's do it, man. Me and you. We'll go back. I'll go with you in the memory. We'll go back to the baseball game. Then we'll go back to a football game. Hopefully it's against the Packers, but I'll still go with you. I'll wear my Packer gear. You can be my bodyguard. Not you. You'll leave me hanging. Like, fuck this guy.
Well, speaking of the Packers, Trent.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can get into. Wait a second. Wait. Oh, that wasn't it.
No,
there it is.
Oh, I heard that. That was gorgeous. It's nice when we can actually hear it, But
Trent, our first. Well, we missed the old Hall of Fame game.
We did,
because of last week's episode. But that was the first game of the NFL preseason. And then last weekend, both the Vikings and Packers played.
Mm-hmm.
We and all other teams in the NFL. It's back 100%. It's there. It was live. We saw guys running around hitting each other. Felt so good. I have been watching football nonstop. I still haven't not one a day without watching some football game. The preseason games. The NFL Network, it just shows them over and over again. So it's great.
Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Thank God football is back. It's the only reason why. I know it's the only reason why you and I even try in life for football, I think, right? Just kidding. No,
that's
we
true.
love
That's
football
the only
so much.
reason why we live.
No, it was. I'm so happy it's back. The first. Well, right now it's preseason. Packers beat the Browns last week. I don't even remember the score, 24-10. It doesn't matter because preseason doesn't matter. It does, but the scores, it's about watching the guys in the field, like who's going to make the team, watching guys play their asses off. So the wins and losses don't matter. You got to take it with a grain of salt. It's not the right thing to say, but wins and losses don't matter because guys are going in and out, but they look good. I was excited. I was happy with what I saw. Love through 2 passes. Of course, his touchdown was to the guy I've been talking about all offseason, Dontavian Wicks. Love the guy. Love him. All I hear is good things about him. I sang a snap today about him. I mean, really high on Dontavian Wicks. He's always open. Like in practice, you hear the same thing. He's always open. Last year, you watched the tape. He's open. He's such a good route runner. I'm excited about the kid. The whole offense I'm excited about, except for, A.J. Dillon, super good guy.
Yeah, what's going on with that? I saw it. Did he only had like 1 or 2 carries?
No, he had 4 carries for 2 whole yards.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. And just like, he's such a good dude, man. And that's why it's the first preseason game, but like, we'll see if anything comes, like if he improves at all, but 4 for 2 yards, man. And he's already taken like, his contract's already stupid cheap. Like he signed a year contract, very team friendly.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he makes the team. I don't know. It was rough to watch him. Bo Melton, he's another. They're a very deep receiver. The Packers are. Like no, not like all-star names, but they're all very talented. Like give him some time. Bo Melton, he dropped 3 out of 4 passes thrown his way. You remember Bo Melton last year against you guys, the second game of the season? He looked like a freaking all-star. He was the one to lit you guys up. But we'll see if he was he probably would. He's in the mix for the 5th or 6th receiver right now. So we'll see what happens with him. I'm not sure. Like I said, it was only their first game. Practices mattered too, but games matter more than that even.
I saw Dan Orlovsky ranked the top
you see that?
Yeah, receiving or top 4 or ranked the NFC North in wide receiving core, and he ranked the Packers number 1.
Well, I saw that. I mean, I saw that too for sure. I mean, obviously, I'm really excited about it, and I think that it's hard because they don't have a true number 1. And you saw the quote from LaFleur saying, "That question makes me sick." What? Most teams have a number 1. You know, I mean, it's true. Like the Packers are they're in a really good spot with receivers. So I'm really excited with them all. I mean, you know who my favorite guy is. I love them all though, and loves to spread the ball around. And you need a quarterback that can spread it around when you have that much talent. And I'm glad Love's a guy, a quarterback right now. Because I'm excited to see what Love can do with them all and keep the momentum going. But from last year, I mean, but otherwise, I mean, defense looks solid. Quarterback play. They drafted Michael Pratt in the 7th round this year. He outplayed Clifford, according to a lot of people. They both played decently. Yeah. I would say you look at the numbers. I think Pratt was a little bit better, but they both made good throws. But I would still say Pratt played better overall.
So he's a rookie?
Yep, he was a rookie. He is a rookie, yep. Clifford was the guy they got last year. I think out of Penn State.
I was going to look this up, but I'm pretty sure now the NFL you can keep 3 quarterbacks, but one of you can dress 54 guys now, but one of them is technically he's not active unless the QB2 gets injured, and then you can activate him and play him or something like that. I swear that's a new rule.
They might have brought it back because I remember I'm sure because before Brock Purdy got injured against the Eagles, remember that I think that's what they brought it back because then
they had to bring in Dobbs or somebody who was hurt already. He couldn't throw. Didn't they have to bring Purdy back in? Didn't Purdy start?
Well, yeah, they brought Purdy back in. Yeah, they brought Purdy back in.
Blew his elbow out, and then Dobbs came in, got a concussion, and then they had to bring Purdy back in because there was no other quarterbacks, and Purdy couldn't throw, so
it was
he could dump it off to screens right in front of him, but I'm pretty sure that's how it went.
1 second here, no, because it was. I don't think it was. Who the hell was it? It was Josh. Was it Josh John? Was it Josh?
Josh Dobbs. I swear it was Dobbs.
Or was 1 second. God, I'm trying to look up the. It was a guy that he's been a career backup or whatnot. Josh Johnson. Yeah. Yep. So it was Josh Johnson went in. I think it was. Yeah, Purdy went down. Then Josh Johnson. He's the one that's played for 14 different teams.
Yeah.
And then he had to go back in, and he's like me and you playing quarterback. But yeah, dude. What the hell's the question even? Where are you talking about? Totally got sidetracked there.
I don't know. Oh, 3 quarterbacks. Is that a rule now? I got to look that up. I swear
I think that they brought it back, but because before that game it was, and then they got rid of it for a while, and people are going, "Why the hell did they get rid of that rule?" It made no sense at all because Purdy went back in, and it was like the NFC Championship game, and the quality of the game just went to shit, and everyone knew too, if they had a quarterback, things would be different right now. But it was sad to watch, man. But
yeah, it was.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. They keep all 3 of them. They might try to keep put one on the practice squad. I'm not sure, but in the last game, Pratt played better. I would say all the two, but there's still a couple of games left in the preseason, so we'll see how it plays out. Otherwise, in defense, yeah, I mean Van Ness did awesome during the game.
Yeah,
and
he's looking good.
Yeah, he's looking solid. He's looking solid. He's the guy that got the first round last year.
Yep.
The one that didn't start at Iowa because they have their own rules or whatnot. People were, of course, talking like he wasn't even a starter. Well, because they have seniority rules there, because you can start, if you take the first snap of the game, then you walk off the field, you technically start, even though you're not playing the whole game. Those like little intricacies that people don't think about. But yeah, I was happy with the first game. I mean, with overall play. Yeah.
What do you think about Eugene Wilson? Because he looked. Because I liked him a ton already, and then you guys went and signed Josh Jacobs, A.J. Dillon, and then you drafted a running back, and then you had Wilson the whole time. Like, I would trade. I think if we got Wilson on the Vikings, he'd be our number one running back.
You think so?
I mean, Aaron Jones, obviously, but
yeah,
just because of his name. But I think he's so underrated. He looked so good when he filled in last year.
Yeah, well,
he's a beast. He's big. He's fast.
Yeah, and part of it too. I mean, they already have Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah, you're not Eugene Emmanuel.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Emmanuel. Yeah, he looks solid. That's the thing because they already have.
He had touchdown, like 13 carries and 64 yards or something like that. That's pretty good. I mean, I guess he's going against.
Well, that's the thing too. Like, because last year he was on a team and he set like I had. If we're talking Kiki for a bit here, like I had him in a few fantasy squads for a little bit, a backup. But yeah, I mean, he looked better than Dillon, that's for sure. Dude, you know what I mean?
I would trade. If I was a team that needed a running back, I would be all over that.
Fuck.
Especially if Dillon's going to win third spot. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, and they already got Marshawn Lloyd, and they drafted Marshawn Lloyd in the third round.
They gotta keep him.
So, God. And I was a guy just rejected my trade in sleeper. Son of a gun. I'm trying to make a push for Dontavian Wicks. So
you would.
I think I'm going to push him over the top. I don't know why I'm so high on Wicks. I think I'm going to.
Jordan Love, dude. I was thinking about this today. I was actually texting with Scott a little bit. I'm convinced the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
You say that every year, Brant. That's why I love you.
Though.
Why is that? I feel pretty good, too.
You guys are the most talented team in our division on paper for sure. If Jordan Love continues what he did last year, I mean, the Lions might beat you, maybe. And then the NFC is so weak. That's the problem. You got the Eagles. You got the Eagles and the 49ers. Nobody in the South is going to beat you. Atlanta, I mean, Kirk Cousins is going to be dominant maybe. Who knows? Doubt it. Carolina, definitely not. The Saints, definitely not. Tampa Bay, definitely
not. Niners, man. Those Niners are the kryptonite.
Yeah, but no, they're getting rid of Ayuk.
We'll see. They're still
they're
they might
CMC, not. Christian McCaffrey injury that happens pretty regularly away from being terrible.
Yeah, what's true.
A lot of depth over the years now. So they're just kind of like hanging on, hoping if any of their starters go down, they're in trouble. They don't have as much depth as a lot of teams just because they can't afford it. So they got these big contracts everywhere else.
Well,
I mean, the Cowboys, but the Cowboys, they suck. They can't win games. Giants aren't going to do anything. The Redskins aren't doing anything.
I mean, right now I'm feeling. Right now, I mean, I feel good as a Packer fan. I think they're in a good spot. They finished off good last year. They lost. I know that, but they finished off the season hot. They got hot at the right time. They gained momentum at the right time, especially Love. I'm excited about Halfley on defense as a coordinator. Yeah. Just the team overall. Like I brought vibes before a couple of weeks ago. Like it's still the same thing. Like the vibes are good. People feel good. When you guys have guys in the locker room that feel good, like that's a big difference. Like if you walk into the Giants locker room, they don't feel good.
No,
like
no confidence. Daniel Jones, hello.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, we're going to see what happens. I'm feeling confident as a Packer fan, but I mean, you know how it is. Like so much of it is like luck. Like because it's like talent is great, but like you also need you need the ball to go. You're like the Chiefs are like they're the newest dynasty. They've also had like some luck involved with that. The Patriots, they're the dynasty before them. They had some luck for sure as well, you know.
Yeah.
So Packers also need some luck to go their way as well. But I'm excited.
Quarterback. It's the quarterback though, and you guys, besides the quarterback, you guys have a ton of talent around him everywhere. Maybe like your O-line is what I would be the most concerned about if I was a Packer fan.
But even them, I'm excited. Like as long as they stay healthy. I mean, obviously everyone says that.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I don't know. I'm excited, man. Both sides of the ball. I'm excited. So we'll see how week 1 goes in Brazil. I hope all my boys, I can't even talk straight, make it back
healthy.
Okay, from Brazil. Not like bullet holes in them, you know.
What a stupid place. I'm still pissed.
I know, it's idiotic. You know?
So dumb. I'm so sick of yeah. I don't want to go on another rant about how
Brazil.
Why we don't have to play any games anywhere else besides here, to be honest.
I know.
Fuck
I'm keeping America as well.
All the European too. They don't give a shit about football. They never will. Soccer is their thing there.
Hey, football.
Yeah, okay.
They're little what? We're gonna say you're talking shit about them. Go on.
Game. Little softies. They can play soccer all they want. Stay away from football. They're never gonna care about football. Like no matter what we do, they'll never care about it. Like they're gonna pick up just like us. They're gonna grow just like us. Like they've got maybe 200 fans right now that actually care about football.
Oh God, I know. I want to keep it too, man.
If the Packers were in the AFC, it'd be a totally different story because there's so many better teams in the AFC. It's crazy. Kansas City.
It definitely fluctuates. Yeah.
Buffalo, the Jets, if Rodgers, and the Dolphins. I mean, that's a tough division, the AFC East. Baltimore and Bengals and the Browns, really. I mean, if
AFC
John
is stacked.
Comes back, but just the quarterbacks in each league is crazy. But
well, no, I agree with that. Like, even if you just look at quarterback power for sure. I mean, it sways, you know, from like every few years, a lot of times. But right now, I mean, the AFC just money's on them, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Chiefs. I mean, just having the Chiefs in the AFC to start with is already effing Chiefs. You know?
Yep. I'll just be rooting for the AFC here. The best team to get there. That's all I'm going for.
Fucking guy. Wait, so I think I talked enough about my Packers, you know? I could talk about them all day. I love them.
All right.
Well, they're the best team ever.
Unfortunately, we got a lot of news to talk about for the Vikings. I don't know where to start here because all this stuff broke this last couple of days. I guess I should start there, and then I can break down the preseason
It broke?
game.
Just kidding.
Yeah, we did break, basically.
I'm mistaken.
J.J. McCarthy out for the year. Fully torn meniscus. So, yeah, that hurt. It not like everybody says like it's a good thing like anyways to sit out a year and watch, but I would like to have him participate in practice. Like he's not going to learn as much sitting on the sideline watching rather than being out in practice or like running the second team or something.
Yeah.
Even the what's it called? The practice
scout team, whatever it is. Yeah.
So this isn't good either way. Yeah, Joe Burrow got hurt his rookie year, blew his knee out, and he came back and took them to the Super Bowl the next year. Well, Joe Burrow played like half the season before that happened. Like,
that's true.
It's not the same. It's not even close. It's devastating. I think it's just the Vikings' luck. It's. I swear we're cursed, and I'm bound and determined to figure out what the curse is. I think I know what it is. I think it goes back to that like Hail Mary against the Cowboys, and then someone chucked a whiskey bottle at the ref, hit him or something during that.
When was this? I didn't hear about that, or I forgot. No, when was this? Was this recent?
This was like the last year of their dynasty when they were because the Vikings went to the Super Bowl like 3 straight years or something back in the.
This was in the 70s though.
Yeah, then
I didn't hear about that.
Last time they're about to go to the Super Bowl again, Dallas Cowboys threw a Hail Mary and clearly pushed off our cornerback, but they didn't throw the flag.
Yeah,
this was at the old Met Stadium too.
Okay.
And it just caused like a huge uproar because that was the game. They got a game-winning touchdown and clearly pushed off of them. I forget the name of the player.
Well, it sounds like it was the right call,
recognize
though.
It. Yeah. But ever since then, like, we've never won or gotten to a Super Bowl since then. So somehow we got to figure out like how to fix that.
Yeah.
There's other reasons. I was even contemplating this, Trent. I was thinking about switching my fantasy football team name.
What?
Uplift the Packers curse I put on you guys. Because you realize when I changed my fantasy name to that name, that was the year you guys won. That was your last Super Bowl you won. And then every year since then, I've had that same fantasy football name, and you've never won a Super Bowl again.
It was a creative one he came up with, right? The creative one? What one?
Yeah, very creative.
Okay.
Packers suck dick with like 6 exclamation marks.
I know, it's all in one, not even space though. Just I think so. Make all the characters fit.
Yep.
But I think you made it just when you were pissed off, like Packers suck dick, and you kept it. And it's a good luck charm.
And you guys had to.
I'm gonna get you a little necklace made with Packers
Arizona.
Suck dick.
I know.
Fuck you, Arizona.
But I think it's hurting. It's hurting me. It's hurting the Vikings because that curse might be part of the sacrifice. It might be part of it. So
maybe it's a border banter curse. It's for both teams.
Well, is it worth it for me to give up letting you guys?
You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it.
I don't know if I can do it.
You're going to suffer with me. Neither of us going to win.
Yeah, but this is worse though. Like my season's already done basically. Like, I'm just waiting for Jefferson to get hurt now, and I'm like, well, okay.
Addison was carted off, but it sounds like he'll be okay.
Yeah, that was another today that happened. Jordan Addison went up for a catch, came down wrong because they're having joint practice with Cleveland right now.
Okay.
Came down, rolled his ankle, it looked like, but they wound up carting him off. Coach said he should be fine.
I got you.
But they also said that about JJ. So.
Yeah, well, that was supposed to be I should have mentioned too. The Packers are they'll join practice with the Broncos later this week, I think, and then they play them on Sunday night.
Sunday night game. Two Sunday night games at the same time. It's weird. For preseason, why couldn't they move you guys to like 6 o'clock at least or something?
I don't know. I think just to piss you off, Brant.
It did. I swear to God, that's why they did it.
There's this Packer suck dick guy I don't like out there. Yeah.
No, I'd like to watch both games, but now you got to pick because one is on Fox and one's on NFL Network. So.
We have 2 TVs, don't you?
Yeah.
You have 2 TVs on top of each other. The ultimate fucking just man setup.
I think I'm going to have to get 2 more TVs for this coming football season.
There's 4 teams in the division. Why do you not have 4 TVs already?
I got to watch as many games as possible for the podcast.
for research purposes.
Yeah.
My secondary income.
Yeah. So besides those news, the Vikings. Let's see. What has all happened so far? Our rookie cornerback we drafted, I think, in the 5th round, dies in a car accident. He's dead.
He's dead.
Jordan Addison gets a DUI to start the season.
2nd year in a row being a stupid ass.
Yep. Then Mekhi Blackman, our starting cornerback, tears his ACL. He's done for the year. Our other starting quarterback, Shaq Griffin. We talked about this guy before.
The arm thing? That's his brother.
His brother, yeah, not his brother.
He only has one leg. Shaq Griffin, right?
Yeah.
His brother has one arm, he has one leg. No, that's mean. That's mean.
Yeah,
Cut that out.
I'm
a very good person, I swear to God.
Yeah. Anyways. He's hurt. He got hurt right after Mekhi Blackman got hurt, but he's supposed to come back, but he still hasn't practiced once this whole training camp besides that first week. What else happened? JJ McCarthy goes down. Out for the year already, our star rookie quarterback. And then today Jordan Addison gets rolled up on. So like I said, I'm just waiting for JJ to go down or someone else major, but I don't know.
Still got Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Yeah. But the Vikings did win their first preseason game. I think it was 24-23, breaking a 10-game preseason losing streak, Trent. Did you know that?
No, I did not. That's nuts.
I think we're getting close to the record. I think the record was 17 games, so we're actually a couple years away from that record. But I was kind of hoping we'd get there. But we snapped that 10-game losing streak in the preseason. So thanks to JJ McCarthy, actually. I watched the game. I wrote notes. I broke it all down. Some highlights are first drive. Sam Darnold started. He looked pretty good. He wasn't too shabby at all. We should have had a touchdown. I think we got to like the 3-yard line and we went forward on 4th and 3 and hit the receiver in the hands. He dropped it. It was kind of a tough catch though. So should have been a touchdown there. Probably would have been a field goal. We just kicked a field goal anyways. Then J.J. McCarthy came in and played the rest of the game until the end of the third quarter, basically. But our other stud rookie, can't forget about Dallas Turner, our defensive pass rusher. They really just used him for pass rushing. And I could see why. He does look a little on the lighter side, but he is super quick. He was super fast. He got a sack on the first drive. Yeah. He had a couple good pass rushes. You do that move where you're running full speed and then he just dip his shoulder real quick and you just run right around guys. So that was working for him. Granted,
I hear a lot of good things about him. A lot of Viking fans like him. The team likes him a lot.
He needs to get, in my opinion, he needs to get a little stronger because once they got their actual hands on him, it was over. Like there's no bull rush move. He's just super speedy, and that's fine if that's what he is. Like he's just got to master those, like the spin move and that shoulder dip low. Seems like he's doing. I did like the way he looked. I'm fine with that. Just run him out there and those third down scenarios or passing. When they got to throw it.
Yep.
But hopefully we can, like, a lot of that leads to get in the lead. So. McCarthy, his first drive, he threw a pick, terrible pass. I should never threw it. It was a great learning experience, and I'm glad that he learned from it because he was kind of throwing on the run, and it was one of those outs to the sideline. He threw it behind our receiver, and the guy picked it easily. Pretty terrible throw, to be honest. But the second drive, though. He was hitting everything. Had a couple nice deep passes. Then we broke off like a 48-yard touchdown run. Fast. Our kick returner, I can't even know his name. The
steak?
Nagwu? Oh. I can't even say his fucking name. Kenny. We'll just go Kenny. Anyways, he's super fast.
Yeah.
3 or 4 kick returns for touchdowns in the NFL already, so.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. Oh, that's
good
what
for him.
We got to talk about. Did you see
What's
any of that? The kickoffs. What'd you think of that? Did you watch a bunch of them? I watched a ton of them. So
I don't like it.
Do
you like it?
I don't know.
If they can break it.
Yeah, I like it. But like, wasn't there a big reason for these kickoffs is like eliminating a lot of contact and injuries? Because
it was supposed to be.
That's not what this is going to do. There's going to be way more injuries on kickoffs. Granted, they're not running full speed, but the kick returner's running full speed. He's fucking just he's giving it all the way up to that line. So I don't like the injuries thing is out the window. Obviously, like they don't give a shit about that. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I think the best way to do it, is somehow line drive that kick and get it to land just after that 20-yard line and then dribble up. Because I think once it hits the ground, you can take off. It's either, I think, once it hits the ground or once they touch it, you can take off running.
Yeah.
So I think rolling it into the end zone would be ideal. I think that's a 20-yard touchback. Or just having them fumble it, which I've seen a lot of this week. I don't know if teams are just hiding their strategies and what they're going to do. Because
I think a lot are for sure.
I would put all offensive linemen up there to block. It's a big ass run play.
Yeah.
And then you got to have 2 returners because they're going to kick it to either side. So then whatever side it gets kicked to, you just kind of stack up the line there and try to get one hole, and that's all he needs. And he's gone. Like
I think you're right. Yeah. I think they got to be saving it like for the regular season, you know, and like what they're actually going to do. Like now, I wish that Belichick was in the league just to see what he would do, because he was a loophole guy. Like he would find a way, like whatever these little rules were or whatnot, he'd find a way to like use them to his advantage. So I'm curious to see what happens in regular season as well. I mean, it's definitely new. It's definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the old way, but I mean, if you can break it, it'd be cool. I mean, like you said, just like one wave of guys, you know, and then the kicker. But I think it was the Chiefs that were talking about, like they have a defensive back that can kick the ball. I should have prepared for this more.
Yeah.
But like, and having him be like the guy back there instead of the kicker, because like, well, you need someone that can actually tackle back there. You don't want to ruin your kicker, but
I can see that being, because I really think this is going to give a lot of teams a big advantage if you can figure this out early on. And it, like bad teams too, it'll keep bad teams in the game, because if you kick off and then all of a sudden they return for a touchdown or like into field goal range, you're keeping bad teams in the game. So you're going to keep, I like it a lot. Yeah. But the only reason I don't like it is because the injuries thing. There's going to be a ton more injuries because every kickoff is in play now. Compared to last year when it was like, I think it was like 19% or something were actually returned. If that, it might have been even less than that. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I think it's going to suck really bad though when your team gets burnt. Like that's going to really suck, because that's what always does it. You just scored a touchdown, you're like, fuck yeah, and then you kick it off and they fucking return it for a touchdown, and you're like, oh shit, what the But I don't know. They have to figure that out. See what else I got on the Vikings here. Oh, JJ had 2 touchdown passes. Both of them were like deep bombs that were right on the money. The guys were wide open, granted, but he hit them in full stride and like just beautiful passes. Like He looked really good. Granted, again, this is against some second, third string players, but I don't care either way. Like because look at our other quarterback, Jaren Hall. He looked fucking terrible, and he's going against the same guys. So right there, you kind of, you're like, okay. And all this means nothing now, because I was all excited. I'm like, fucking right, like maybe JJ is gonna be the guy. Yeah, what he reminded me of was Matthew Stafford. He looks just like him. His body, his throwing, and even when Matthew was young, his scrambling ability. He was very good in the pocket. A couple times he had to roll out and take off. Looked great. I liked it. He has a strong arm. You could tell that. I don't know. Justin Jefferson, I don't know if you probably didn't watch the Vikings, obviously, but the whole third quarter, Justin Jefferson was mic'd up, and he was talking to PA and Pete Bursich the whole time. And
I heard about it.
That's the time that the Vikings scored all their points, and it was just great. It was like, I want to say it'd be the opposite of, I'm guessing Devontae Adams would be exactly as excited, but Jefferson was like, you could tell, like, it wasn't.
I'd say Jefferson would probably be more excited. Jefferson would be. I would say so.
You seem like personality, more like a team guy.
Yeah, and plus he got paid. It helps out.
That definitely helped out. I know Devontae is too, but at the same time, there's that receiver.
It's more natural.
Give me a bad taste with Devontae.
I could see that.
That was fun to watch. It was super entertaining though.
Yeah, like on the field stuff, I love Devontae. I mean, off the field, I could see that for sure.
Yeah, let's see. I also had our defensive line, like our interior guys, our starting guys are Harrison Phillips, and then I don't even know who the other guys are going to be right now, and we got one injury, but they have zero push, and they get bullied around. I'm a little nervous about that. I think we're going to be relying on our linebackers a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, Phillips is good, but he's getting old. Like, he's been playing the league a long time, so I'm a little nervous if he goes down. Our depth there, we had one guy, just Levi Drake Rodriguez. I think he's a rookie, undrafted maybe, or I don't know. He flashed, but again, it was against like third team guys, and I didn't think, he just doesn't look like he's not the most athletic looking guy, but he was decent. There's a guy, Bo Richter, undrafted from Air Force. A big he's like, I think he's like 6'5", like 240, just a beast of a guy. He looks like JJ Watt.
And what position was he?
We're putting him at edge rusher.
Okay. Yeah.
But he ran like a 4.5 40, and you could tell like he was down, he was on punt coverage, and then he played a ton. He got a couple sacks. He should have had a bunch more sacks actually. And he was fucking beating people's ass. Like I liked him a lot. Yeah. But again, that's against, he missed some big tackles on a punt return. Like he was the first guy down there, super fast and huge dude, but he was wearing that same thing Watt wears on his elbow.
Yeah.
And it seemed like he couldn't like extend his arm out enough. Maybe he's got some injury issues with that. But he missed a couple tackles like that, but he was down there right away. And then his sacks, his motor, he's fast. Like he was bull rushing guy. He was doing everything.
That's cool.
Middle of the road type guy, but
Air Force boy. Hope he makes the team.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. Our rookie kicker we drafted this year. He won the game winning field goal.
Your analysis is beating my analysis' ass. Good job.
You didn't watch your game.
Yes, I did. I watched
I'll watch your game next week. But our kicker got his first kick blocked. It was a low kick, and they did bull rush like our whole right side of or left side of our offensive line. You could see they just fucking rolled right over him. So that didn't help. But at the same time, like he didn't help it with the low kick. And then even on his game-winning kick, I had to rewatch this over and over again.
Fuck.
I watched it like 10 times just to be like, okay, I wasn't – because I was worried about – because the first kick was too low. It got blocked.
Yep.
Game-winning kick, they managed to block the guys, but it was still low. So I don't know. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue, because after that initial kick got blocked, I wrote down in my notes, cut him. I gave up on him.
Next.
Then he kicked the game winner, and I was like, okay, but then I had to watch it again. If you look, it's low. He needs to work on that. But this kid, I Googled his name, and like a YouTube video of him popped up in 7th grade.
Yeah.
And he was like in some kicking camp and just nailing all these long field goals. So, which I like. So that means he's been doing this for a very long time. So hopefully any of that shit he can figure out and get that fixed. He did make the game winner, time expiring. So I'll give him that. I just hate kickers. I don't think they should be in the NFL. And now they're becoming even more in that NFL with this kickoff. So I
you don't like kickers in NFL and fantasy. I love kickers. Kickers are people too.
Nah,
I love kickers.
They don't.
If they make the kicks.
We'll see. Our second, I liked a lot of our depth in the offensive line, and a lot of our second, third string defensive line played well. So, but our offensive line, our second team offensive line, they played really good. I usually those guys, you'll see them get beat a lot. They held up. JJ wasn't really pressured that much at all. He got out a couple sacks, but that's like any game. I think we had a tackle we drafted this year that I liked, Walter Rouse. Yeah, he looked good. There was a center too, white guy, Michael Jurgens, I think his name was.
We forgot the NFL news. Go on.
I know, we're gonna get to that, but yeah,
this is the only NFL news we have. Sorry, go on.
Well, we did talk about the kickoffs. So I was going to bring that up.
Yes, that was great too.
And Hard Knocks started with the Bears, which I watched. Caleb Williams, I'm getting more and more intrigued with his ability. I think he's got a lot of talent. My only issue is if he can be the leader of that team, because he is definitely soft. Like he's got a
bitch.
Yeah, he's got a bitchy voice for sure.
But at least he has bitchin' nails.
Yeah, that's good for him.
Good for him. I got him in one of my leagues last week, my draft. So,
all right. I
hope he sucks.
He's got a ton of talent, and he can make a lot of. He can make every throw. So
I just saw your note you put in there, you fucker.
You were typing right then.
Hey, shit, that's funny.
But,
oh God, I'm sorry. You're still talking about the game there?
No,
trying to wake up.
That's all
Just
I
kidding.
had. I had the last. It's preseason. I'm a jack, dude. I'm probably
the interior line's pretty good there. No, that's good. You did a good job. Blew me out of the water, you fucker. Make me look like a fool.
Well, you guys don't have to care about your whole team because you guys got the dynamic.
You're right. We just got to worry about.
So.
I hope there's enough beer in the fridge. That's all we got to worry about over here.
That's exactly it. I'm praying for Sam Darnold right now. Jesus. Everybody's like, well, it could be AJ McCarron, not AJ McCarron, Tampa Bay guy. Why can't I think of his
Baker name? Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. Who else? Geno Smith. He sucked with the Jets too.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with Darnold. Jaron Hall, man, I remember I got him last year in one of my leagues when he was a rookie. I'm like, I think, you're always looking for a guy that's gonna I'm like, oh, I hope he's just like a little hidden gem because he started the 1 week he started last week for you guys and last year for you guys and just horrible, absolutely horrible.
Yeah, he did not look good at the end of the game there. A lot of batted pass at the line of scrimmage. I'm
talking about last year, but that was during he was throwing the fire then. But
yep.
We'll see what happens with Darnold, man. He's a pro.
That was another thing. His first game too, he scored a touchdown, running into the end zone, and he got a concussion on that play and didn't play the rest of the year. Jaron Hall.
Yeah.
Vikings. He goes down his first drive as NFL. He goes down, drives, and scores a touchdown. Gets hurt on that drive, knocks himself out. Doesn't
touchdown.
Come back for the rest of the year.
How? Give him my paycheck.
I think I might have to change my name, Trent. Might have to happen.
No, are you going to take out an exclamation point? Just remove one, maybe?
Yes.
Make it 5 instead of 6. You can. I love it. It's so creative. And it's so great because everyone else puts all his time in there. I shouldn't say that. I try to put time to my names, When I make a fantasy name, I'm like, I want to make it up myself.
Yeah.
A lot of people...
You got classics. You got the best ones.
I do. And some people just, thank you, Brant. And some people just go right to the Google to type in fantasy football name. And they go, that's not, no. Use your mind. Respect yourself. Do it for everyone. Okay. Be the creative guy. You can do it.
Be more like Trent. You're a creative guy.
Thank you, Brant. So are you. You're creative director of the show. Heavy creative.
Sometimes I have
Brant.
Sometimes I don't. Thanks.
Thanks.
Another Vikings news real quick. Andrew Booth, our second round pick from 2 years ago, that Kwesi picked, who has had terrible drafts, so I can't count on him for anything. They traded him.
Oh, good.
Traded him to the Cowboys for one of their corners, Nashawn Wright. Tall corner, 1 interception in his career. He's played 6 games or something. I don't know. Get rid of Booth. I hated Booth. He looked garbage. We'll see what this other kid can do. I don't know. Stephon Gilmore also visited Monday. And I like Stephon Gilmore. He's old, obviously. He's getting up there in age. I don't know if he still has it. But some of these guys, they don't have to run as fast as they used to because they're so smart. So I'll take them.
Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, so what's next?
Breaking news.
Oh.
Breaking news. 3 white cornerbacks expected to make NFL.
Oh, that's right. What a transition for me and you. That's a perfect transition. It's true.
That's That's our only NFL news.
I know.
I did see that though.
Isn't it crazy? Since what? I want to say Jason Sehorn, right?
Jason Sehorn, the last
with the Giants. Yes, he was the last white cornerback.
That's insane, dude.
I was looking it up. Jason Sehorn. I'm like, how the hell was Jason Sehorn a fucking? Oh, I have 18 windows open here. Jason Sehorn. One second here.
I like now that they put out the depth charts now too, which I like.
What do you think Jason Sehorn's 40 time was?
4.62.
A 4.3.
What?
4.3. I know. I looked it up. Like, no wonder he was a cornerback. That's got to be. Are you sure he's white? Good for you, Jason.
Damn, that's fast.
Anyway, yeah, I thought it was just funny news. The first, all of a sudden,
so
there's three of them.
One really fast white guy every 20 years. Basically.
That's right. Riley Moss, Cooper DeJean, Ethan Bonner. Cooper DeJean. I thought the Packers might get him.
Did you see he got pranked?
Did he? No, I did not see that.
During the draft, someone called him and pretended they were the Packers.
I did hear about that.
Someone that fucked up. It's kind of funny. If it was like my best friend or somebody did that, I'd appreciate it. But if it was some other random dickhead because like ESPN was cut to him and everything, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, Packers calling."
He already has his cheese head.
He was like, "Oh, it was just a prank," and like,
you'd feel bad for him, kind of, for a split second,
because that was the first round too, and he didn't go until the second round. So
he's an Eagle, right? He's an Eagle now. Fuck the Eagles.
Is he an Eagle? I thought that was a running back they got.
No, because they already got Barkley. I don't think they would get
no, they drafted they did draft a white running back for.
They got Eagle. Yeah, he's an Eagle now. They drafted a white. There's not going to be a white running back in the first round, Brant. Come on,
not the first round. He was like a third round or fourth round.
Yeah, he was a first rounder. Wasn't he? Or was he a second rounder? Look at our show prep.
Second round, pretty sure.
Oh, he's second round pick 40. Well, he slipped. He was getting a first round grade.
I know.
I should be a scout. Horrific.
Yeah. No other.
No other important news, right?
What do we got here?
Other important news.
Well, should we do these fantasy ratings real quick?
Let's fucking do it. Before our show, we talked about this thoroughly.
I know. Shit.
We're doing top 10? Or top 5?
Top 10.
Okay, cool. And these can be changed.
Yeah. I can rotate them here. I'll pull it up. Here we go. This is just kind of how they set it up already. You want to go first or should I go first?
Oh, is this how we're doing it? I see. Are we alternating?
Yeah, I can move. Well, I could. Yeah, how should we do this? No, I'll just go first. I'll put my top 10 up there. And then I'll let you can tell me where you want to move them. So obviously, I think I will go number. So this is going to be what, a half point PPR league, we'll say. This is theoretically.
Sounds delightful, and everyone's super healthy.
Now, we got to bring in injuries because this is live, okay? So
do it.
I'm going Christian McCaffrey, number 1. Number 2. Ooh. Man. Jamar Chase.
Sorry, go on.
I think he's going to have a huge year. I think.
Contract year?
Yeah, what's his name? Joe Burrow is going to throw the piss out of the ball this year. Like, it's going to be remarkable. Then I'm going Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
I'm going CD Lamb, number 4. BC Hall. No, I'm going BC Hall, number 4, actually. Then CD Lamb. Breece.
BC.
What do I say?
BC. Before Christ Hall.
BC Hall.
Brant's very religious, everyone, if you couldn't tell.
Let's see. How are we going to do this? I don't like Justin Jefferson right now. I'm gonna go Amon-Ra after CD.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going Justin Jefferson number 10 just because of the injury recently.
Okay.
Bijan Robinson number 7. I don't like AJ Brown. He's gonna be number 11. Ooh. I'm going Saquon Barkley, number 9.
Okay.
Yeah, this is tough. Maybe I'll switch this. Yeah, I'm going to switch this. I'm going to go Bijan, Justin Jefferson, Barkley, then Garrett Wilson, my top 10 fantasy picks. So if I had the number 1 pick, I would take Christian McCaffrey easily. If I had number 2 and Jamar Chase was there, I'm taking Jamar Chase, etc. 3, taking Tyreek Hill. BC Hall.
Good old BC. BC Hall.
Mark that.
Stick.
Copy that down. This is what you should do.
Beautiful.
Supposedly it would be like a 12-team league. I don't know. Man, it gets kind of sketchy right after 10. I mean, Jonathan Taylor. Did you see that was another NFL news? Did you see the guys wearing the helmet caps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor wore during the preseason game, yeah. But actually, like,
Taylor
didn't look as stupid as you thought.
Yeah.
I mean, once you zoom in, you can tell. But, like, it's still like the Colts logo on. It fit his helmet, it wasn't like, like a video game.
I definitely thought it was going to look way, way dumber. And I'm guessing they're not going to wear them during the season. They're just doing it for preseason. I don't know. Maybe not. What?
Oh, I think it'll be regular season,
if Justin
too.
Jefferson had Kirk Cousins, I think I would put him at number 4. I'd put him ahead of CD Lamb for sure.
He's not getting much love at all this year.
Justin?
Yeah, no.
Well, he's kind of one of them. I think he's almost quarterback proof. He's
exactly.
Guys,
yeah,
but he's not going to be a top 5 guy points wise at the end of the year. I don't think, but he's going to be solid. I would say for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be hard to pass him in the first round, so I had to put him in the first round. I would take him in the first round towards the end. So what do you got, Trent? What do you like?
I like. Let's put McCaffrey number 1.
Okay.
I like Bijan a lot. Number 2.
Who?
PPR. He has a new guy calling plays this year. They're saying they're actually, Bijan.
Okay.
They're actually going to feed him the ball, and he's a stud.
See, the only thing the reason why I'm not as high on Bijan is because their backup running back. What the hell's his name?
Yeah, Aguilera. I can't even say it.
Yes.
Aguilera. But they're actually like they said like they're going to feed Bijan. Like he is like. Obviously, they both did great last year. He's a talent as well, but Bijan's a step up above him even. So that's why he's number 2 with me.
Got you.
I like running backs. Breece Hall number 3.
All right.
Because he can do both. He can catch and receive. This is nowadays it's all about the receiver, but that's the way I would do it right there.
He's their number 1 guy for sure too.
Yeah, he's a stud.
That Wisconsin kid though looked really good his first preseason game. Braylon Allen, I think his name.
Yeah. He's a young buck. He's the youngest in the NFL.
Dude. Yeah,
he's 20 years old. Yeah, he's fun to watch.
Big dude, power.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry.
That's right. Reminds me of me. Number 4. Number 4. Oh gosh, let's see what we got here. Now, I know Saquon's in there and whatnot, but too early for them. No, I wouldn't do it. No, I would not do that.
Okay.
I'm not going to do. God, you know what? God dang, dude. God, I just love St. Brown. I do.
Right.
No. I'm not going to do it. I mean Tyreek at 4.
Oh, okay. Good pick.
Thank you, sir.
I'm
gonna do St. Brown at 5. Then I'll do Jefferson at 6.
Ooh.
Jamar at 7. Ooh, let's see what we have here now. Oh, it's good so far. And then we have Jamar at 7, and then I have
CD.
It just scares me with Lamb. Like the only thing with Lamb that scares me is that like he still has his contract stuff going on. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna get paid and everything, but you know what? I'm assuming he gets paid. Let's go. So Lamb will be 8 then, right?
Okay. Lamb's 8. We got 9.
The 9. You know what? Then actually, I like that. I like
Saquon.
Barkley, and then I like Wilson at 10.
All right. I like that too.
And that's just like that's assuming Rodgers is gonna be healthy all year because like Rodgers loves feeding his number 1.
Yep.
Before this year and last year too, like before last year started, he was saying how much he loved Garrett Wilson and he saw shades of Devontae in him or whatnot. And we all know that when he finds a guy he likes, he'll feed the guy he likes.
Yeah, 100%.
And Garrett Wilson is a talent, so I'm really hoping to see him just have a good year. It'd be fun to see it. Just as a football fan in general, you know what I mean? So that's what
Christian McCaffrey 1, Bijan, Breesy, Tyreek Hill 4, Amon-Ra 5.
Brees. Did you say Breesy?
Breesy. Saquon, Garrett Wilson.
Beautiful.
Sexy picks.
Those are sexy picks. I'm still trying to get.
I'm gonna have to go back and write down a bunch of this stuff. Like even I think we picked our, like, oh shit. Now that, well, I guess JJ's the only real starting. I don't know, but we did our schedule and all that stuff too.
Sorry, what?
Stop sharing again?
I'm talking business here in football. Here, I'm trying to get Dontavian Wicks in our league still because I'm a big old slut for Wicks.
Back to normal.
Back to normal. There we go. Back to my hunting background.
All right. I am excited for fantasy. We're going to have to do more fantasy because I think we are pretty good at fantasy. I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of championships under our belts.
I agree.
And we're very creative at making names.
Yes, that we are, my friend.
Well, you know what time it is, Trent?
What time is that? Tool time.
Tim, the tool man. Rip some wax.
Whoa, let's do it, baby. Is that Woodley? Or Wooly? Sorry.
Tariq Woolen, yeah.
Woolen. Sorry.
Our autograph last year.
That's cool.
I went, so funny enough, after this came out, the top 100 players in NFL are ranked, and he was in there, top 100 player.
Yeah, it was like 91, right? Or whatever, 92. I saw NFL.com's.
I mean, that's pretty good.
It is. God, we're such tards.
Number 1. We could have talked about that too in NFL.
No, Hill was number 1. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill was number 1. Who was number 2? Pat Mahomes, I think, was number 2. So,
he was sure it wasn't Dontavian Wicks?
Pretty sure. But when Hill got the award, he was like super excited. It was actually cool to see.
That's cool. I did not even realize that, honestly. I didn't know he got it.
Yeah.
I'm such a shit fan. I'm sorry. People that watch me and follow me and look up to my opinion.
This card did have a previous sale on eBay, actually. So
that
helped. Yes. It previously sold on eBay for $6.99.
Whoa.
Plus $3.96 shipping.
Holy shit. That's over $10.
Over $10 card right there.
That's awesome.
Autograph. Our biggest hit yet, for sure.
That's awesome.
So that leaves us, we got options. We got baseball, we got basketball, and we got football left still. And I know in the football one, we still have one numbered card to rip. So there's a chance that should we do football? Or what do you want to do?
It. Let's rip it.
I got to get some hockey cards, I feel like. Got to get all 4 sports.
Oh, yeah, I love hockey. I wish I liked it more. My wife, Dana, loves hockey. She does.
Maybe we'll have her on the pod. She can be our hockey
We
expert.
should. She should be. And like my boy likes it too. He likes it. Whenever we went to the indoor playground last week and they have this little, surprisingly it's free. All the other ones they pay for, but like it's like, on each side they have like a big dome in the middle. Sorry, we're talking about this right now. And the little sticks that you twist, when you're like when you pull them forward. Look at me right now. when you pull them and you twist it. Yeah, hockey. It's cool.
I love that, dude.
He loves that shit. He loves hockey.
It's like foosball.
Yeah. Anyway, go on there with your with your cards.
That's good. We gotta get him some skates this year, huh?
Hell yeah, dude. If he's into hockey, I'll fucking love hockey. I'll be the biggest hockey fan in the world, baby.
Speaking of hockey, that could have been NHL news. I saw that they're losing the XL Energy Center, like the naming rights to it.
What?
So they're gonna have to change the name. That's all.
What's it gonna be like it's gonna be like the solar panel express roof building?
Probably something stupid and liberal.
There it is. I was waiting for the L word. What's you actually watch the show? Go on, Brant.
We didn't even talk about the Olympics now.
I know.
We don't got enough time. Let's rip some wax.
Let's rip some wax.
wrap this up. We can talk about the Olympics next time, maybe. Who cares?
Wax, I tell you.
All I know is U.S. Tied to China for gold, which I'm disappointed in us. We need to be number one.
Exactly. At the Chi Coms.
We did dominate in overall medal count, though. So
it's true. Speaking of ribbons and wax, that's what those boxers do in the female division, right? They anyway, go on.
Yeah, it was nice. 2 men fighting for the gold medal.
Good dudes.
Solid dudes. Prestige 2023. Here we go.
Whoa.
Kyle Murray off the bat. I'm pulling for him to beat the Packers in the playoffs this year. So my guy Joe Burrow is going to tear it up this year. I just got. Oh, Tyler. Here we go. Speak of the devil. Tyler Algier. That's the backup to Bijan.
Look at that.
It's weird because these are all the guys I talked about in fantasy. Jalen Waddle. Oh, cool. Oh, check out this card, Trent.
What do you got?
One of my favorite players ever. Chris Carter.
Oh, that's cool. That's a fun one.
That is.
Keep
cool.
that one, dude.
I'll keep that for myself.
Yeah, do it, dude.
Harrison Smith.
What is this, the Viking pack? This pack.
Let's go Vikings.
Go Vikings.
Curtis Samuel, who I think is going to have a good year in Buffalo.
That'd be cool.
Draft.
Yeah.
Kevin Bernard, a good safety for Titans. That's not Bernard, it's Byard, I think. Oh, here's a rookie card. Cleveland Browns, looks like a big offensive lineman. Sayaki Aika. I don't know who the hell that guy is. I think he played for Baylor. Austin Hooper. Oh, shiny card. He sucks.
Shiny card. Remind me of a kid. Ooh, shiny card.
We got a Pat Mahomes here.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Is that one autographed?
4/21, September 11th, 2022. Any given Sunday now. It's a different looking card. It has a score on it. It's not holograph, so I'm sure it's not worth anything.
We beat the Cardinals. He must be pretty good if we beat the Cardinals.
Then we got one.
It's a joke because they suck, folks.
Inserts. All right. We still got a numbered card to do in one of these. There's 2 other packs left, though. So,
okay.
Oh, we're going to have to wait till next week to pull the numbered card if it's not in here. That'll be cool. Oh, I just saw the numbered card. I'm not going to look at it. I know it's
you
numbered.
Son of a gun.
I'm not looking at it. I'm putting it into the back. Okay, it's to the back. I don't know what it is. I know it is numbered, and it looked pretty good, I think. We'll find out. I don't want to see it, so I'm going to try not to ruin this. Amon-Ra St. Brown. We talked about him.
I love him.
Top receiver,
as a player.
Mac Jones. He sucked.
Mac Daddy Jones. Back up
Jared
for the
Goff.
Bucks.
Oh, Trent, look at this. This is funny.
What's that?
I don't know. It's like meant to be. Antonio Freeman.
Whoa, there's my boy. I want to see him with the catch against the Vikings. Yeah, bobble it, see?
Chigozim Okowano.
Can you say it one more time, please? I couldn't hear you.
Chigozim Okowo. Tennessee Titan.
I love him.
Levante David.
Ooh.
Once I know the name, I can pronounce it right every time. But if I can't, if I haven't heard, oh, here's my guy. I should put this on my forehead so I never forget his name. Baker Mayfield. I keep forgetting.
There he is, baby.
Ooh, a rookie, Derek Hall. Seattle Seahawks defensive end. Was he good last year? I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Never heard
defensive end number 29. What are these weird ass numbers now? Do you mean cornerback?
Miles Murphy, Cincinnati Bengals. Looks like a tight end. I don't know. Clemson.
Is that like his? I would say it's his Clemson jersey. Okay.
Yeah, they don't have their. Okay. The numbered card is coming up here after this one. Hayden Hurst.
Wow.
Here it is. Our numbered card. Unfortunately, it might be the only one. There's still a chance in other ones, but I doubt it. Let's look at this together. Oh, what a weak card. Is he a rookie, though, on this card? Aziz Ojulari.
I don't know.
No, he's not a rookie. He was a rookie the year before. I don't know who this guy is. So it's unfortunate because this is card. So they only printed 99 of these cards, and this is the 36th one. Purple
that's
holograph. Typically, these are worth some money when they're numbered like this. But this player, I thought it was Saquon.
Did you get the discount deck? What's going on?
We did get an autograph out of this deck somehow. So
that's true. That's true. I'm sorry. Give me a hard time there, Brant.
I'll have to look this up.
Should have been more sensitive.
I don't know.
That's pretty cool. I mean, you know what though? The fact you get the autograph one is still worth it.
Yeah, $10.
I think it's so cool.
I think they're like $27, $28 with tax. These packs, so I got $10 back basically.
I like that.
Ooh. And that's ungraded. That card was ungraded too. So if I send that in and get graded, you probably get a little more money, obviously. But and we got a cool Chris Carter and Antonio Freeman. What's the odds of that? What are the odds of that, really? Like 2 Packer Viking fans doing a podcast ripping backs.
I know, that's perfect. It's beautiful. You had a couple of Vikings in a row though. It's kind of BS, but whatever.
They got to give me something, all right? They know I'm struggling over here.
I think so.
Thanks, Dad, for the beer and the shirt. I didn't finish all that beer. Couldn't do it.
Ooh, speaking of dads, I was supposed to bring up the Orioles. Steve actually listens to the show this week. We're in hour? Like an hour, 50 minutes.
He's got to listen to the whole thing now.
The Orioles, what's their record?
We can quiz them.
You know, the thing with the Orioles is that they're in the division with the
Yankees,
with the Yankees and Boston. I hate them both.
Bay.
They can both suck. The Orioles are 71-50. Go O's.
Yep.
There we go. We're down with the Orioles now.
They were in first for a couple days. The
Yankees is just falling off. It's great. Like they started off so great. I feel like are they still on the downfall? The Yankees.
They're first place in there.
Oh, never mind. Go football. Football.
All right, good show, Trent. Anything to look forward to next week? Our breakdown of Game 2, the preseason.
The breakdown, I will bring it next week.
I want to hear some.
I hope
up and coming guys.
There'll be up and coming. There'll be breakdowns. There'll be charts. You
don't really have to do that though, because your team's good. My team has got a lot of holes.
Giggity.
Our front. Our starting offense line's pretty much set.
Yep.
Oh, that was another one I was going to bring up. Our third receiver battle. Look, I figured out who that's going to be.
Nealon?
Yeah, he's Naylor. Yeah,
Rager?
He looked good, actually. Yeah.
A lot of people like him. I see a lot of people say he's going to be a third guy for sure.
Yeah, because he definitely looked good.
Because who was your third guy before? He's been for the last 3 years. Who was your third guy?
Osborne.
Yeah, but is he a Pat now, right?
Yeah, Patriots.
Yeah. But anyway.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening. Be sure to like and follow and subscribe to all of our channels on Facebook and Instagram and
OnlyFans.
Have a good night. Toodles.
Thank you for listening to another brilliant and captivating episode of the Northern Border Banter Podcast, a Trent and Brant production. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Northern Border Banter Podcast. Watch and listen to us on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts. Thank you all for your support. We appreciate every one of you.